All right, Brian Stecker here, certified personal trainer and baby boomer fitness expert. Where today I'm going to talk about nutrition for men over 50 and losing weight, the ultimate weight loss guide. So when it comes to losing weight for men over the age of 50, there's one thing that you want to focus on. First and foremost, right out the gate, is that you got to know your calories. So the easiest way to figure out what your calories are is to go to Google, not right now, but when this video is done, grab a piece of paper and get some notes. But write down your BMR calculator. You can type in your BMR, type in BMR calculator into Google, and what Google will then give you is this calculator. And this calculator is going to figure out what your base metabolism is at rest. And then after that, you'll be able to figure out what your activity level is. And once you have that number, that is going to give you your daily calorie burn. All right? And that is what you need to maintain your weight loss. So that's what you're going to burn during the day. But to get the weight loss, we all know a pound of fat is 3,500 calories and 2 pounds is 7,000 calories. So if you're going to lose 1 pound a week, you need to be in a 500 calorie deficit per day. And then also on top of that, if you want to take it up another level, you need to be in a 1,000 calorie deficit a day. Okay, so that's the second thing that you would want to do. Third thing from there, you're going to want to start targeting your macros. So if you're a man over 50 and you're training 5-6 days a week, you're going to need to make this is a good macro breakdown to start with, so, based off your calorie goal. So for example, if you're at burning 2,700 calories a day, your calories then would be 2,200 calories a day, and then you would multiply these percentages by your macros, and that would give you the protein, the carbs, and fats that you should target. So for an example, you would take your 2,200, you'd multiply it. 30% of your calories would be protein, 50% would come from carbohydrates, and then 20% would come from fat. All right, once you get that number, so you multiplied 2,000 times, say you multiplied 2,000 times 30%, that gives you 600, right? I think that's right, the 200, no, it gives you 400. No, let me figure this out here. I'm going to pull a calculator here because that's what I do. So we take, say, 2,000 calories times 0.3. Yeah, it gives you 600. And you divide that by 4, meaning your calories from protein, your total number of protein that you take in is 150 grams. All right. Then you would multiply the 2,400 calories times 50%, and then that would give you, and you divide that by 4, and then that would give you your total number of carbohydrates you'd want to take in. Then the next one you do is you take 2,400 and multiply by 20%, and then divide that number by 9, and that would give you your total amount of fat grams that you'd want to take in per day. So now that you have your target macros and your calorie deficit figured out, you need to make high quality food choices, all right? So it's not, there's the whole thing that's called calories in versus calories out. Yes, that's going to help you lose weight. But my goal is to make sure when you're over the age of 50, the thing that most people aren't talking about is that if you haven't been working out in a long period of time, you've probably lost a lot of muscle, your metabolism is suffering. So we want to make sure we're getting high quality nutrients in, so it's going to help facilitate your recovery from your workouts, give you plenty of energy, and then help you, you're being a calorie deficit, so you're not going to build a lot of muscle, but you want to have the protein in your diet and the other quality nutrients so that you're supplying energy and maintaining the muscle or even building the muscle that you have over the age of 50. So what do I mean by that? So you're not going to have a lot of free foods in your diet. So free food would be like chips, candy, sugar, alcohol. You would eliminate a lot of those from your diet, and then you would start adding in, and I would recommend you add in high quality protein sources like lean chicken breast, lean turkey, fish, and if you're a vegan, you'd add like tofu or soy. Those would be some good quality protein sources. The next thing you would look at carbohydrates. You look for high quality carbohydrate sources. So you look for fruits and vegetables. So you look for a serving of fruit in your diet. So like whatever that would be, whatever fruit you want to have. And then you would add in 4 to 6 servings of vegetables per day. So that'd be some good quality carbohydrate sources there. And then your starches, you would look at like brown rice, like beans, oatmeal. Those would be some high quality carbohydrates from starches. And then you'd look at like yams and potatoes. Those would be some other good quality sources of carbohydrates. Then fats, you would look at 1/3 of your fats coming from the saturated fats, and the other 2/3 coming from your unsaturated fats. So good quality unsaturated fats, your avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, and almonds. So those would be good quality fat sources. The next thing we want to look forward to after that is we want to have the mindset that this is a lifestyle change and that you're going to do it for the long haul. Because when you're looking to lose weight, yeah, you can lose weight, but we want to do it in a sustainable way that's healthy and that's going to make it desirable, so you don't have any negative food associations. And what I mean by that is if you're taking in, say, like you're crash dieting, where you're not taking any carbohydrates, or you're doing other or some kind of other cleanse or something where you're not taking in a balance of your foods, what ends up happening is most of the time people create negative food associations to diet, and they're not going to have long-term success. They're going to go back to their old eating habits, or they're going to binge. They're going to gain a lot of that weight back, and what ends up happening is you're in a worse spot than you were before because your metabolism has suffered, and you've lost muscle, and your metabolism has crashed because of that. So you want to develop that mindset that you're in this for the long haul, and it's going to be something you're doing for your health. The next thing, the sixth thing that I would look for is you got to find your motivation, right? Why are you doing this? And I talked to one of my good friends about this, Charmaine Ironside, and she has talks about the diet dropout. And basically what that is you're just dropping out of the diet and you're focusing on true motivations. You're not focusing on motivations where you're talking to yourself about like, oh, I hate my body, I'm doing this because I feel like junk, or negative associations about yourself. You're finding your true motivation, like what you value in your life, what you appreciate about yourself, what you're excited about, what you're passionate about. And you can use the things that you hate to inspire you to take action, but what's going to sustain you long term is not running from the lion that's attacking you, the fear that you're not going. That's not going to motivate you long term. What's going to motivate you long term is that carrot out in front of you, the things that you're passionate about, excited about, love in your life. And then the last one is item number 7, which I learned from my good friend George. He's a fellow trainer out in Boston. And he showed me this study that people, once they find their motivation, it's going to take them forward, and it's going to get them moving forward to get the results that they want for themselves. But what's really going to help you get that long-term sustainable results that you desire is they did a research study. They found that if a person had a specific scheduled time and they had a trainer to hold them accountable, I forget the percentage, but the percentage was very significant, more than motivation to get you results. If you're looking for a long-term result, and this isn't some ploy to hire me, this is an actual research study that they've done, that what's going to actually get you long-term sustainable results is to get yourself a trainer and a specific time to show up, because that's going to hold you accountable to showing up and taking action on what you set forth to do. And then having the motivation is going to let you have a little bit more fun when you're going through the process. So there are my top strategies for you to lose weight for men over 50, my ultimate guide. You guys have a great day. I would love to hear what you liked best about this video. So down below, you'll see a comment section. Just leave your comments, and I want to thank you so much for the comments you've been leaving me over the months, and I've been getting back to filling those out. Also down below in the description box, you'll see a link, and in that description box with that link, you want to click it, and it's going to take you to another page where you're going to get 4 free workouts. To get those 4 free workouts, you just have to enter your email address. So go down below, click the link, and we're going to get you those workouts right away by entering your email address. Also, down below, make sure you click the subscribe button so you get updated when we release all this great content. So thank you again for tuning in. Thank you so much for your comments. Go get your free workouts, and you guys make it a great day.